Mr.Falcon!
Spy X Family, or at least I hope you pronounce the X in the name, is a series that wholeheartedly won me over after its first chapter, and since then has become one of my favorite current mangas in the last couple of years. The series follows Agent Twilight, an elite spy whose latest world peacekeeping mission is to investigate the highly paranoid Donovan Desmond, a political leader who could spark chaos if left unchecked. However, due to Donovan's paranoid nature, he's hard to get close to. That is, unless it's at the highly prestigious Eden Academy, which Donovan makes occasional appearances for, as his son attends the academy. So in order to check in on Donovan, Twilight goes undercover as a psychologist named Lloyd Forger, and quickly has to seek out and make a pretend family within a week in order to enroll his pretend child to Eden Academy and eventually get close to Donovan. This leads us to the characters of Anya, a cute airheaded orphan girl who has the ability to read minds, who Lloyd adopts as his daughter, and Yor, who may seem like a sweet klutz, but is actually a dangerous assassin who goes under the name Thorn Princess, who Lloyd quickly takes as his wife. While Lloyd and Yor are completely unaware of each other's true nature, with them mostly content with their marriage aiding their secret identities, but thanks to Anya's ability to read minds, she's the only one fully aware of the whole situation. However, due to fear of not wanting to scare off her new family, she keeps her ability secret, but tries helping out the best she can. Like I mentioned earlier, I fell in love with this series after its first chapter, as there was already a good amount for me to personally latch onto. I mean, first off, you have the overall atmosphere of the series, with the series taking place in an Eastern European-like setting, which when paired with its clean art, gives it that really slick and cool vibe, and thanks to the occasional really cool looking action scene, the manga perfectly captures that classic spy feeling, which is really cool. I've mentioned it plenty of times in past videos, but I'm kinda biased with stories centering around family, as it's pretty important to me personally, especially in recent years. Seeing this originally thinly strung together family of secrets start to care more for each other over time, as well as share more normal family-like moments, is just really heartwarming, especially when considering that all the members of the Forger family never had a proper family of their own, even if aspects of the Forger family are just a facade. However, the true stars of this series are its comedy and characters. I always have to note when a comedy series is able to make me laugh, and laugh consistently for that matter. Since while I do enjoy a lot of comedy series, most of the time I'll just let out a little smirk, chuckle, or whatever you call this. But Spy X Family has made me legitimately laugh multiple times throughout the series, and sometimes within chapters themselves. The comedy comes from many different elements of the series, such as the Forgers trying to seem like a socially upstanding family in order to fit in with the pretentious families that attend Eden. Then you have Lloyd's and Yor's real jobs getting tangled up with their pretend life, which can lead to some pretty crazy situations. And finally, there's just following Anya's life as the Forger's daughter and student of Eden, which honestly could have just been the entire series and I might have been just as content with it. Getting to the characters of the series, Anya is absolutely adorable and responsible for a good amount of the series' laughs, through some of her meme-worthy faces, her simple nature that, when paired with her psychic powers, leads to many different scenarios and misunderstandings, as well as her trying to befriend Damien, who is the youngest member of the Desmond family, which is her main goal for even attending Eden Academy in the first place. But most of her and Lloyd's plans to befriend him usually backfire greatly. Lloyd himself is as cool and suave as you'd expect from an elite spy, with loads of really sweet and badass moments throughout the series. Over time we get to see more of his backstory as we discover that he was an orphan himself due to war, which led him to become a spy with the goal to make a world where everyone can smile, which his new family constantly reminds him of. Seeing Lloyd look at Anya and Yor less like tools for a mission and more like a real family over the course of the series is both very heartwarming and rewarding. And then completing the Forger family is Yor, a badass hitwoman and mother who honestly hasn't had too much spotlight on her as of now. Usually Yor just comes off as an airhead unless it's one of her targets, or the occasional poor bastard in her way when she goes mama bear mode on someone. Considering that this series is still pretty young, being around 30 chapters as of this video, I'm hoping we get to see more of her over time, as she definitely has a lot of potential in her. Beyond the Foragers, there's loads of other great and fun side characters, whether it be Lloyd's colleagues from his spy job, the many students and teachers of Eden Academy, or residents of the town the series takes place in. However, one of the more notable ones would be Yuri, who's Yor's younger brother, who is also unaware of her assassin side. Yuri is really obsessive for his sister, which is creepy at times as well as a tad annoying. However, keeping up with the theme of secret identities, he is also a secret cop who's assigned to hunt down a spy in the area, which could lead to some interesting stories for the series later down the line. And then there's also one of my favorite side characters of the series being one of the headmasters of Eden, who is awesome with his extremely over-the-top love for elegance. Really, you just have to see the guy in action to understand how great he is. Overall, Spy X Family is a very charming and heartwarming comedy about a family of secrets. I genuinely can't wait to read more of this series. It's been consistently hilarious, alongside a great cast of lovable characters. The series has announced it will eventually be getting an anime adaptation, so if you want to get on that hype train early, definitely check out the manga, as it's currently one of my favorite recent mangas. And with that, as always, I am Mr.FalconPunch. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe, and peace.